Hello guys and welcome to Salesforce Drillers. In our previous videos we have seen the basic introduction for Nginx and we've also seen the installation procedure, and along with this we have also configured reverse proxy on Nginx, in which we have shown Jenkins by doing reverse proxy. So if you guys want to know how we can configure reverse proxy and if you want to know the installation procedure for Nginx, so please refer to the previous videos. Now in this video we will learn how we can do the HTTP load balancing in Nginx. So guys, for performing these operations you at least need two instance, or I can say two servers, and reverse proxy should be configured in these both the servers. So for the demo case I have just have an index.html file which says my first server on my first instance and the second server on my second instance. So what we will be doing in this video, we will be creating a configuration, and with the help of that configuration we will do the load balancing. Means when we will hit the load balancer DNS for the first time, it will show us it will take our request to the first server, and for the second time when we will hit it, it will take our request to the second server. So for this you need to add an upstream block in the server, in the configuration file of the server block. So this upstream block will work above the server block. Okay, so let us see how we can do it. So for the load balancing, for the load balancer DNS, I will be using my local host for the demo purpose. If you want, then you can create another EC2 instance and configure Nginx in this. For knowing how to configure Nginx and how to install, so please refer to the previous videos. So let us proceed further. Let us move to the working directory for Nginx, which is etc Nginx sites available. So now here I will be doing modifications in my default configuration. So let us proceed. So here let us write the configuration. So let us write, let me just bring it a bit up. So let's write the configuration over here, which says upstream backend. So instead of backend you can mention any name over here, which is not necessary that you have to mention backend only. Then bracket, then we have to write the server and then the server IP. So here we will enter the server IP of our first server. So let us copy the public IP of our first server and paste it here. Similarly for the second one, now we will copy the public IP of our second server and we will paste it over here, similarly as it is given in the configuration file. So now let us close the upstream and let us start the server block. So in the server we will write listen on port number 80, which is the default port for Nginx and for HTTP. On location we will provide the root. Now here we will write proxy pass on HTTP. Now here I will not write localhost, here I will write backend because it is my load balancer configuration. So remember, what you will be writing here after HTTP should be similar to what you have written after upstream. If you have written something over here in place of backend, then you have to write the same keyword over here. So let us press enter. Let us save the configuration. So let us test whether the configuration is right or not by nginx-t. So it says it is successful, which means configuration is right. Now let us restart the Nginx by using service nginx restart. So as we can see, Nginx has restarted. Now let us try to hit the local host here in the browser. So as we can see, it is saying my first server, then refresh it, it is saying my second server, means the load is getting balanced. If you want, then you can also hit curl over here on your server. So we will hit curl http localhost. So for the first time it has taken our request to the first server. Let us hit it again. and for the second time it has taken our request to the second server. So you can check it again by seeing whether it is working fine or not. So as we can see, one time it is taking to first server and second time it is taking to the second server, so which means the load balancing is working. So that is how we can configure HTTP load balancing in Nginx. So I hope it is clear to you guys. Thank you.